Welcome back, Tony here. It's already week 6 for the How to Heal series. The topic this week was self-sabotage. So are you saying to yourself, look, this isn't working and it's time to create something that does? Well, today I'm sharing a 3-minute challenge on how to set priorities. Priorities are your answer. So starting now, what is a priority? Number 1, what is a priority? Well, I think of priorities as what matters most to you. I also think of priorities as intentions that serve your highest good. Look, we give and we give and we give all day long, but when you set priorities, you're setting time for something to serve you, something to give back to you. These priorities can energize you, can feed your soul so you can go back out into the world and give tenfold. Priorities make life easier, so it's less stressful, less chaotic, less overwhelming. So you know exactly what you need to do. So the second step is to identify yours. Identify what matters most to you. What intentions can you set that serve your highest good? I always like to start with a series of questions. What do you value? Because we take care of what we value. What do you want to define you? We have that choice. Titles in life are merely titles. It could be a job title or mother or, sister or brother or neighbor or stranger. But titles are just titles. Identity is something that you can choose, that you can set. And so we are defined by how we spend our time. And you get to choose, how do you spend your time? You ask yourself day to day, what is holding me back? What is holding me back that if it wasn't there, a roadblock in my way, I would have an easier time in life? I also like to ask, what is most present in my life? Because when we have those priorities and we take time to sit down, you just ask, what's going on in my life right now? Am I most concerned about finances? Am I most concerned and complaining and thinking about my fitness? My relationships? Is it my job or my career? What is most pervasive? I love that word, pervasive, because it means it's just all through, no matter what, it is just all present and it's just so obvious. And so what you can do is you can ask other people, what's most pervasive, all pervasive in my life? What's most prevalent, what's most present? And that's gonna be your priority because we wanna make life easier. We don't wanna self-sabotage. We want to let these priorities work for us. They wanna serve us and make our lives easier. So ask for someone, hey, is there something that I have been consistently complaining about or consistently worried or stressed or scared of? What is something? And then make that one of your priorities. And the final question is there something I can do? Because I love the serenity prayer. To grant me the serenity to accept the things that I can't change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Because sometimes things are out of our control. We have done all that we can do in this moment, and now the worst part is the waiting. And sometimes that is just so pervasive in our life that we're always constantly worried about it, but we have no control over the situation. So when you set priorities, you're setting your intention, you go, look, yes, I'm in this predicament. Do I have control or not? If I do, I set a priority so that I can overcome it, so that it can serve my highest good, so that it can take the stress and the worry and the chaos and the overwhelm out of it. And number 3, follow up. The thing that kills priorities is procrastination. So we want to follow up daily with these priorities. You set 3 priorities, maybe just one over the next 30 days. And you ask yourself this one question at the end of every day. You go, what have I contributed today towards X? That's your priority. What have I contributed today towards X? Name your priority and answer that question. Now look, I know it's hard to procrastinate, but prioritize things. So if procrastination is something that you must do every single day, I must procrastinate, then set it as a priority and schedule it. Schedule your procrastination. And then when you feel like you're moping or you're anxious or you're worried or you're stressed or you're overwhelmed, ask that question, the follow-up. What have I contributed today towards X? And if the question is nothing, then you schedule the moping for later. You schedule your pity party for later. You can mope and you can have your pity party, but it's not the time for it now. You will be able to do that. You'll be able to procrastinate, but right now you gotta go contribute towards your other priority. So take that time. I'm telling you to do progress over perfection. I'm not talking about duration, that you have to go spend a whole hour or 2-3 hours on your priority. No. I'm asking, what have you contributed? If just the thought that you want to prioritize is awareness, you just becoming aware, that's contribution. You having a willingness or a desire over the next 30 days, I want to build interest to work out. That's contribution. Just you taking that time to contribute. It's not about duration, it's about consistency. Day over day, one day at a time, progress over perfection. So there you have it, the 3 steps on how to set priorities. Set at most 3 and remember that you did contribute today. Big or small, significant, measurable, or seen. You contributed. I am enough. You are enough. So for the next 30 days, focus on what you can control, what you can cultivate, what you can create, and then have serenity and surrender to the rest. Remember that I am here for you. I know how difficult it is, and you are not alone. If you need to vent, vent to me. Let me know. Send me all your complaints. I'm here for you. That's exactly why I'm here for this community, because I know that if we just had a little bit of encouragement, if we just had a little bit of support, it would make the journey to your authentic self that much easier. And that's exactly why I'm here. So if you found this video helpful, hit the save button, share with someone who matters. In light and love, namaste. Have yourself a beautiful, bright day.